What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy DC Too Cool back in for another video. Today's topic is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. You know, we got the DLC coming out. As the time of this recording, it is Wednesday before Wednesday 21st of May, and the DLC comes out Thursday 22nd of May. So, it's looking like, from everything we've seen, there is no Super Saiyan 4 Awoken skill, no Super Saiyan 4 transformation for created characters. It's a highly requested feature. People want it. You know, people are asking for a long time, and people are extremely disappointed it's not there. Myself included. I love Super Saiyan 4, and unlike a lot of you frauds and charlatans and phonies and fakes, I actually am a GT fan. It happened since day one. I need the internet to tell me what to like. I need the internet to tell me this is real, this isn't real, this counts, this doesn't count, etc. And I heard all y'all come back along the way. Now that Diamond's doing it, now we're up on the bandwagon. You know. And some of y'all were real, y'all wanted it from the beginning, but a lot of y'all are phony, and now y'all only want it because Diamond did it. And y'all know who y'all are. Moving on. So, I'm going to give you what I believe. This is not concrete. This is just what I know of the industry, what I've researched, what I've studied, what I've paid attention to. Right? I'm not the be-all, end-all of gaming. But this is what I believe is probable in this situation. The real reason why Super Saiyan 4 Awoken skill is not coming to Xenoverse 2, possibly ever, it could, but possibly ever, is because the mechanics of making the transformation. What do I mean by that? Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Rose, Super Saiyan God, Rose is in the game yet, but I'm just saying, Beast, things like that, are just color swaps with a different aura. It's a different aura, different color aura, and different color hair. Right? There's no actual real tangible changes. And they threw on the wig for, Beast Gohan's hairstyle when you go into Beast or whatever changes or whatever. Which, that's not a big deal. It's just a wig that they strapped onto you when you transform. Right? But that's different from actually mechanically changing the created character. The created character to go Super Saiyan 4 actually has to grow. Actually has to get big in mass. Their size has to grow. Their arms, their legs, their hair. They have to put fur on their bodies. Your character has to have a complete 180 transformation from how they look into something else. And mechanically, that's a lot harder to do than just a color swap. Also, I think a lot of people don't understand that Dimps, this is a business. I know you're going to say modders, this and that. It's easy when you're in the basement and you got 2 years to focus on each strand of Goku's hair to get it perfect. But when you have a deadline and you have people to answer to, and it's a small team, make no mistake, this is not the full Dimps working on this game. This is a small portion of the team working on this game. They working on Legends and a bunch of other games, co-developing Street Fighter, and got their hands on a lot of other games. They are not just working on Xenoverse. It's a small portion of the team working on Xenoverse 2 DLC. There's about 5,000 employees at Dimps. If I had to guess, there's probably a few hundred working on Xenoverse DLC. That Freedom Wars Master Game came out. Dimps just put that out. I know for a fact they were co-developing Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, possibly also Street Fighter 6. It wasn't just Capcom themselves making that game. 6 might be, but I know for a fact 4 and 5, Dimps also had a hand in co-developing that game as well. But Dimps is doing a lot of stuff. They're not just sitting around working on Xenoverse. That's how some of y'all act. On top of that, I know some people might argue, well, the Breakers did Super Saiyan 4. The Breakers. Well, the Breakers, one, is a different developer. 2, the Breakers is also a beneficiary of Xenoverse. What do I mean by that? Okay, when I see somebody do something, and I saw where they made a mistake here, or I saw where they came up short at, because I was standing back watching them, I'm able to take their formula, which is what they did, and I'm able to fix or update and change and maneuver around the issues that you had. So they were able to make Super Saiyan 4 because their game is newer and they had a blueprint of how to make games with the Xenoverse engine or whatever the case may be, and adapt and apply it. That's why they was able to make Super Saiyan 4. They designed the game to be able to make those models and make those characters. The whole game is about transforming and the transsphere thing system where it can be turning into a character. That's the whole blueprint what the game's about, you know. So that's a little different. Xenoverse, if you look at the transformation engine, only one transformation, one version of Super Saiyan can go 1, 2, and 3. God has to be by itself. Beast has to be by itself. Vegeta doesn't even have a real Super Vegeta. Have y'all noticed that? It's called Super Vegeta 1 and 2. There's no such thing as Super Vegeta 2. There's only Super Vegeta, and he gets big and bulky. And that doesn't even happen in this game. It's just Super Saiyan 1 and 2 for Vegeta because he can't go to 3. Yeah, he can now because of Daima, but that's brand new. Daima is new. That's a new phenomenon. That's a new show. You know, this Xenoverse is almost 9 years old. So Vegeta can go to 3, which is the reason the transformation. If you look at the transformation engine, it needs to be completely reworked. Look at when Gohan came in, the superhero Gohan. He threw the glasses off, or whatever. He goes straight to Potential Unleash. Why? Because they don't have a system design. We can go to Super Saiyan 1, 2, and then to Potential Unleash. They don't have that design, and they are not going to rework the entire transformation engine to benefit one character. So they just give you one or the other. You know, that's the way it's been. And that's the reason, that's the true reason why Super Saiyan 4 is not in the game, you know, at this moment in time. So, I'm not happy about it. I want all the things you guys want too. You know, I won't be able to go from 1 all the way through 4, 1 all the way through Ultra Instinct, all that fly stuff. You know, I get it. But to me, I look at Xenoverse, I look at more about what I do have, enjoy what I do have, versus crying about what I don't. That's just me personally. You know, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. For those of y'all gold chain gamers who love to brag about PC, who love to brag about graphics, performance, and so on and so forth, cool. I respect it. You may go over to PC and get all the Super Saiyan 4s you can handle. You know, because the console version, the way it's looking, it's probably never going to come. At least until Xenoverse 3 comes out. And I do believe that's in development in the background. Absolutely. You know, so until then, it's looking like we won't get it. So I'd love to be wrong, but this is the true reason that I've never heard nobody discuss or talk about or have an actual, you know, conversation about on why it's not in the game. So that's my 2 cents on it. And let me say this too. I know some people want to say, "Oh, you're just defending DIMS." No, I'm not defending this. I'm only telling you what it is, not what you think it should be. I'm only explaining what it is. So that's my 2 cents. Tell me what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe. To this video. Catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys rocking with me. To the next video, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out.